Welcome! Today's recommendation is the sea urchin and salmon roe gunkan. My name is Hayate Teshima. I'm 27 and I'm the store manager of the nationwide conveyor belt sushi chain, Lovekoi Sushi. Today, as usual, the restaurant is very busy. Hey, are the 2 plates of otoro and chutoro not ready yet? I'm sorry, sir. I'll bring them to you now. When I went to the kitchen to check, I found a yelling Dobukawa and a half-crying newcomer. Damn it! Get on with the order processing, will you? You scum!
Sorry.
Her name's Yuri Yukino. She was assigned to the store last month as an assistant manager. According to what I heard from headquarters, she was transferred from a subsidiary company. You're totally useless. By the way, this guy who has been blustering since a while ago is Dobukawa. He's my age, but he's the regional manager. Hey, Dobukawa, you should leave it at that. What? I'm the regional manager here. You're just a store manager, and you're going against me? I'm the one in charge of her training. Besides, she's only been here for a month. Dobukawa is a high school graduate and hates all the college-educated employees. Just get on with it and move your hands. Can't you even do a simple job like this? Hey, that's enough. You're going too far. What a useless crap from a subsidiary. We're the same workers, no higher or lower. Heh, whatever. You'd better be careful next time. After Dobukawa left, I called out to her. Are you okay? I'll make sure he doesn't go too far.
No, I'm fine. It's my fault.
Apparently, she used to work for a management consulting startup. But that company went under, and she joined our group company. It must be hard to suddenly work in a completely different field. This year, it seems one person was dispatched to each Lovekoi Sushi branch, and she was assigned to ours.
Dobukawa-san, he really has a foul mouth. He only thinks about himself. Thank you for your concern. I will do my best to be useful as soon as possible.
In this way, she honed up her skills day by day, gradually improving.
Yuri-chan, 2 more plates of cucumber roll, please. Yes, I'm on it. Yuri-chan, after that's done, please take care of the dishes. Sure.
Yuri, who was earnest and trusted by the colleagues, gradually became a major asset to the restaurant. Managing a conveyor belt sushi restaurant is a complicated job. It's important to understand customer preferences and trends, as well as to manage the cost of ingredients. Whoa! It's the smell of sushi!
Welcome. What would you like to have?
I want the shrimp and crab gunkan! Peak hours are the best time to show off my skills. Speed is the key to success. Manager, 10 servings each of squid, octopus, shrimp, mackerel, and engawa, please. Leave it to me. Ah, yeah! Whoa, I can't even see his hands. Peak hours are a real battlefield, and you can't let up, not even for a second. Even after the store closes, there's still a lot of work to be done, such as checking sales, inventory, and placing orders. Alright, good job everyone! Thank you! At that moment, I saw Yukinosan, who was alone at a table. Huh? Yukino-san? You aren't going home?
No, not yet. Well, I've been observing the store for the past few days and noticed something.
I see. The calculation of base costs, huh? Come to think of it, you were always worried about that.
I think that if we can have more control over the ingredients used during peak hours, we can make a better profit margin.
That's true. That's what I was thinking too. But it's not easy.
For example, how about holding back on ordering ingredients that have a high loss rate?
Hey! A small fry from a subsidiary is meddling in the management of a restaurant? When we looked at the entrance, we saw Dobukawa standing there, grinning at us.
Dobukawa-san, hello?
I hate you college graduates! You think you're so smart just because you finally learned your job?
No, that That's not it!
Besides, you're an employee of a subsidiary, so you should just shut up and work. Hey, come on. Right now, she and I are talking. Don't interrupt us. I don't tolerate big talk from those who aren't getting results, okay? This branch has been making losses lately, right? Well, we're working on it. He was right. It's true that the cost of goods has been rising recently due to inflation. I'll show no mercy if you can't get results, even if we're the same age, alright? Damn it.
Oh, wait a minute! I've analyzed the situation, and I still think that keeping the cost of goods down is the top priority.
Don't make it sound so easy. Tuna, salmon, sea urchin, salmon roe. All the popular ingredients have a high cost.
But if you can cover some of them with other ingredients...
Stop lecturing me. A big head like you don't understand anything. That's enough. Go home already. If you insult her any further, I won't forgive you. Heh, you've got a lot of nerve. Well, I hope you'll get some results by next month. With that, Dobukawa left. After that, we had to work until midnight, so I had to drive her home. Sorry we got late because of Dobukawa.
I'm fine. It seems my peers assigned to other stores are going through the same thing.
Oh, is that so?
Yes, it seems some of them have already quit.
Oh, I didn't know that was happening. Why is Yukinosan still working here in such a difficult situation? I was curious and decided to ask. You originally wanted to become a management consultant, right? Don't you ever think about changing jobs?
No, the conveyor belt sushi business is very complicated and exciting, and I would like to learn more about it.
Oh, I see. You're thinking of starting your own business in the future or something?
Yes, I would like to run my own company someday.
I see. I guess that kind of ambition is what makes you work hard even in a tough situation. I was a little surprised to learn about her unexpected ambition. She made me think I had to work harder too.
Besides, I've come to enjoy working here with you, Teshima-san.
Huh? What do you mean?
No, it's nothing. Forget it. Oh, my home is nearby, so you can drop me off here.
Saying that, she got out of the car as if to run away from me. Dobukawa was right that this branch has been making losses for the past few months. The restaurant has been full every day, both at lunch and dinner time, but the profits are not increasing. I guess I'll just have to take her suggestion and see what happens. I decided to put her suggestions into action the next day. That evening, before the peak of the day started, I spoke to Yukino-san. Hey, Yukino-san, would you like to be the manager from now on?
What? I'm going to be the store manager?
Don't worry, I'll support you. I want you to put into practice your analysis.
Oh, I see. I understand. I'll give it a try.
I'm a little worried, but she has grown a lot in the last few months. I'm sure she'll be fine. Finally, it's time to open the restaurant, and many customers came in. Welcome! This way, please! Thank you for waiting. Please take a seat here. I decided to keep an eye on her, going back and forth between the hall and the kitchen.
Now, please put the dishes on the conveyor belt in the exact order I will give you. All right. I get it.
I was honestly worried about whether things would really work out, but I decided not to interfere today. About 30 minutes after the peak hour started, I noticed something strange. Hey, something's wrong. No orders are coming into the kitchen. The kitchen is always flooded with orders, but no orders are coming in today. What the heck is going on? I had better go take a look. When I went to the seating area, I saw something unbelievable. To my surprise, all the customers were glued to the conveyor belt.
Wow, the sushi is beautiful. Everything looks delicious.
Salmon, conger eel, burdock root roll, egg, snapper, avocado roll, salmon roll. I see. It's the perfect mixture of the best-selling items and low-cost items. The color scheme is visually appealing too. She's distributed the dishes in order from lightest to darkest color. Look, Mom! There's a car over there! Amazing!
Oh my, it's really interesting.
Isn't that from the gacha machine in front of the cash register? When did she do this? If customers are preoccupied with the conveyor belt, they'll naturally pick up sushi from there and stop ordering. Oh, so this was her objective. She's great. Yukino-san, did you think this far?
Yes, I have. This is still in the prototype stage though. We need to try many more patterns.
With this, customers are happier and we can keep costs down.
And since individual orders won't rush in, it will reduce the workload on the kitchen. Isn't that great?
Even if you know it in theory, it's not easy to put into practice and succeed. She has a great talent as a manager. From then on, Yukino-san proactively came up with ideas. She was able to keep sales up and costs down, and the restaurant finally escaped from the red. See that, Dobukawa? Now you have nothing to complain about, right? Heh, this is just a fluke. Her true colors, the useless big head, will show eventually. I wonder if that will ever happen. Everything was going well up to this point, but then one day, things start to go haywire. What? All the employees from the subsidiary are on strike? The incident happened suddenly. When I arrived at work, that's what I was told by the general manager who came in. They suddenly started saying that they couldn't work under such a terrible environment. When you think about it, it's not surprising. They were originally management consultants. It's no wonder they're so frustrated with the hard work they're having to do every day. By the way, is Yukino-san participating too? Oh, she couldn't come to work for some other reason. It's a family situation or something. And the biggest cause of the problem is probably this guy. Everyone must have been unable to bear with Dobukawa. Hey, what are you gonna do about it? Heh, it's so refreshing to see the incompetence gone. Idiot! Among them is... The general manager was about to say something when he heard the automatic door of the restaurant open. Chairman, what are you doing here? Are you Dobukawa-kun? May I have a word with you? Me, sir? I've heard about you from the employees who went on strike. It seems you've treated them very poorly. No, that is a misunderstanding. I just gave them strict instructions because they can't do their job. From here on, it was a nightmare for Dobukawa. Do you know what you've done? You were harassing them and putting them through tremendous stress. I didn't mean to do that. I just did it for the sake of the company. Oh, so as long as it's for the company, you think it's okay to hurt my dear granddaughter, Yuri-chan? What? I am sorry, Chairman. I'll make sure to scold this guy thoroughly. I think you are responsible for this too, don't you think? I can't suppress my anger. Why did the Lovekoi Group, a conveyor belt sushi company, make an alien consulting firm its subsidiary? As I listened to those two talk, all the dots slowly connected. I knew he was known for being a doting grandfather, but I had no idea that Yukino-san was his granddaughter. Where's Yukino-san? Do you really think I can let Yuri-chan come under this kind of working environment? I'm gonna let her stay home for a while. I see. So he was stopping her from coming to work. You are both fired immediately. Don't ever come near the restaurant again. What? Me too? At that moment, Yukino-san came rushing in.
Oh, wait a
Yuri-chan, why did you come here? You should still stay at home.
I don't want to. I like working here.
But I cannot let you work in this situation. You have to understand.
Then I will not talk to you anymore.
And when her eyes met mine, she smiled with a slightly troubled look on her face.
And you are also responsible for this matter as the chairman, are you not?
But, you know...
Besides, I owe this manager, Tashima-san, for teaching me so much. I will not allow you to fire him.
If you insist that much, I guess I'll tolerate it this time.
Thank you very much.
Then the chairman left, and we managed to avoid being fired. But soon, Dobukawa was back to his usual self. Oh dear, that was heck of a farce. But I guess I should admit that you're a slightly useful small fry from subsidiary. And the general manager opened his mouth, shaking with fear and trembling. Hey, Dobukawa, do you know who you are talking to? Huh? Whether she's the chairman's granddaughter or not, it doesn't matter at work, does it? That's not what I meant. She will become the president of our company from next year.
Sir, I thought we agreed to keep that secret until the last minute.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just slipped up. You? The president? What does this mean?
Well, I guess it can't be helped. Let me explain.
Saying that, Yukino-san began to explain the details. According to her, the consulting firm run by Yukino-san's father was on the verge of bankruptcy, and Love Koi Group, run by her grandfather, came to his rescue.
Love Koi took over all the debts, and in the form of a merger, my father's company was allowed to continue to exist.
And, as a condition of the merger, the chairman proposed that Yukino-san become the next president and take over the business, huh?
I was going to take over the company only after I achieved sufficient results in the field.
Well, I think you've already produced enough results. Dobukawa, who had been quietly listening to the conversation up to this point, seems to have realized that his position was in jeopardy. I see. No wonder you were so smart. Hooray, the next president!
Dobukawa-san, it's not like I have a grudge against you, but your attitude was just too much. What do you say?
I won't do it again, so please forgive me.
I won't fire you, but please be prepared for appropriate punishment.
And so, we managed to escape from the crisis and started preparing to open the restaurant as usual. Then, as I was working on things, I felt a hot gaze from next to me.
Tashima-san, may I have a word?
Huh? What's wrong?
Even if I become the president, will you still treat me the same way?
What do you mean by that? I don't intend to treat you differently.
Good to hear. Actually, ever since we met, I've been in love with sushi!
Uh-huh? Sushi?
Yes, sushi! It's sushi! Let's eat! Bon appetit!
Okay. What was that just now?
Oh, I'm such a coward! Why can't I say it?
Yuri-chan, you don't have much experience with that kind of stuff, do you?
Ah, I had a time like that too.
What? What are you talking about? And you're way too thick! And so, Love Koi Sushi's conveyor belt began running as usual today. By the way, surprisingly, Dobukawa has been transferred to an overseas branch. But it was not in a glamorous city, it was in the poor countryside. Why the heck do I have to work in such a place? Nobody speaks a word of Japanese. Hey, give me sushi. Hurry up. That's what happens when you look down on people. I hope it serves as a good opportunity for him to learn how to treat people properly.